Hey friends, it's Heather Kiros here with First Century Youth Ministry. Today I want to teach you about a Hebrew word, and that Hebrew word is Talmid. And it quite simply is the Hebrew word for disciple. Now, the plural of that word is Talmidim. And Talmidim just means disciples. And the word Talmid carried with it an understanding that you were a pupil or a learner. And so in the first century, the disciples were radically and passionately devoted to becoming just like their rabbi. To be called a disciple was not a small thing. It wasn't like, I'm a disciple of, this other rabbi and it's not that big of a deal, right? Like, if you said that, it meant that you were radically and passionately devoted to becoming just like your rabbi in every way possible. In fact, I remember learning about a story when I was in Israel about a group of disciples who were so devoted to becoming just like their rabbi that when the rabbi gained a limp through an injury, as the disciples were following that rabbi around, they emulated that limp because they wanted to be just like their rabbi. And so in the book, First Century Youth Ministry, I dedicated an entire chapter to what's termed the disciples' passion. Ray Vander Laan describes it as this overwhelming desire to be what the rabbi is, to know what the rabbi knows, and to become just like the rabbi in every way possible. He says it's this overwhelming, consuming passion. You see, one of the rabbi's primary responsibilities was to help his Talmid, his Talmidim, understand how to live out and apply God's Torah. Torah is a Hebrew word just talking about the first 5 books of the Bible. So when I say Torah, I'm talking about the first 5 books of the Bible. So when you think about making a disciple, does it encompass helping others understand and apply God's word to their lives? Does it carry with it an understanding that you are creating learners, that you are creating people who also will become radically and passionately devoted to understanding and knowing God's word and applying it to their life? Because one of the other primary goals of a rabbi wasn't just to have people who followed him, but to have people who became like him so that they too would go on to be a rabbi who trained up disciples, who loved God and who loved his word and who taught others about it. So I want to leave you with one simple thought. Are you creating a culture of discipleship of people who are radically and passionately devoted to becoming just like Jesus, who love his word and who long to apply it to their life and help others do the same? If you like this video and would like to see more like it, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, you can pick up a copy of First Century Youth Ministry. Just follow the link provided in the description.